The leading opposition party in Mozambique filed a lawsuit demanding a recount of this month's election results because of alleged irregularities, and deposits 300 kilos of documents at the country's highest court. The leader of the Podemos party, Venancio Mondlane, has accused the ruling Frelimo party of being behind the killings of two high-ranking politicians, a charge the government denies. The murders happened 10 days after the country voted in national elections, a process that the government says was free and fair and which opposition parties say was marred by election rigging. Frelimo won the election with 70% of the vote, and Podemos came second with 20%. After days of stalling the announcement, ruling party candidate Daniel Chapo was declared winner of Mozambique's presidential election. Chapo from the Frelimo party, which has been in power for half a century, took nearly 71% of the votes.
Daniel Chapo obtained 4,902,762 votes. That's 70.67%. Venancio Mondlane obtained 1,402,517 votes. That accounts for 20.42%.
The announcement threw the capital of Maputo into chaos, as supporters and members of the opposition who felt disenfranchised by the election results clashed with the police. Crowds of opposition leader Venancio Mondlane gathered in various cities, including capital Maputo and northern Nampula, some brandishing placards with slogans such as "Tired of being the slaves of thieves." Police said several people were injured in the clashes. One person was killed in Nampula in the north.
This country must be ruled by Venancio Mondlane. This is our country. No one has the right to come and give orders to the people. This is our country. It belongs to us. Where are we gonna go?
The commission said Frelimo also swept the parliamentary vote, taking 195 of 250 seats, up from the 184 it won in the 2019 vote. Mondlane's Podemos took 31 seats, pushing out Renamo with 20 seats as the main opposition. Turnout was only 44.5%, 7 points less than in the last vote in 2019. Opposition parties and even the Catholic Church claimed irregularities in the voting.
In conclusion, from a political point of view, not just from a technical point of view, we are in a situation that proves that we have a regime that is going to do everything it can not to lose the elections.
Even before the release of the official results, tensions had been exacerbated by the double murder of a lawyer and a political ally of Mondlane, who was preparing a legal case to contest the vote on his behalf. Thousands of people rallied outside Maputo to bury the lawyer, Elvino Diaz, who was killed in an ambush in a car alongside opposition activist Paulo Guambe. Mondlane has blamed the killings on the security forces and claimed he could be the next victim. Police said they have launched an investigation into the killings. Chapo eventually called for calm, saying the justice system must be allowed to shed light on these odious crimes. Election observers from the EU have raised concerns about the legitimacy of this month's polls, noting irregularities during counting and unjustified alteration of election results at polling stations and district level. As Mondlane appealed for demonstrations, outgoing President 65-year-old Filipe Nyusi warned that calls for violent protests could be considered criminal acts.
I would also ask that no group of citizens agitates or threatens others, that everything happens in peace and tranquility.
Mondlane, a charismatic former radio presenter, was among a group of protesters tear-gassed by police in a demonstration in the capital. He has accused security forces of wounding 3 people when they opened fire to disperse hundreds of his supporters in Nampula on October 17th. Last year, several people were killed in clashes after Frelimo won disputed municipal elections. Mozambique is one of the poorest countries in the world, regularly hit by devastating cyclones and flooding. The country had hoped for an economic boost from the discovery in 2010 of vast gas deposits in the north. But jihadist violence in Cabo Delgado province led ExxonMobil and Total Energies to suspend their projects. Africa Bureau, WION, World is One. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.